So someone asked me to do a review or what I think about the Rothenberger Superfire Pro, and so far I used it today and it wasn't too bad. There is a few things that's niggling me though. I think a lot of people were worried about the access because of that tip, whereas you got the normal Rothenberger, you got more of a bent tip there, but that's not what niggles me. One thing I found, your ignition doesn't always work. Sometimes just you've got to click it quite a few times. I don't know if that's just a fault on this one or if that's a fault in general. I can't tell you. I've not used it for long enough. Sometimes it just doesn't work. And then I also found that on the cool tip, it doesn't always deliver the correct flame. It's like it gives you a burst. It's not a normal flame that it gives you. It gives you a burst. That's how it should be. Now it doesn't happen all the time, and you just click it and then reignite it, and it's okay. But it is a little bit annoying that it does that, and I don't know why it does that. Maybe Rothenberger can let us know about that. It doesn't always do it. See what I mean? It sort of gives a big burst and then it sort of sometimes just goes lower to its standard, what it should be. So my verdict on it is, I don't know. Look, it's a new product out there. There will always be a few teething issues with it. I hope it's not something major, but as far as I'm concerned, it is a good torch. I just want to iron out these little issues. And the cool tip, it doesn't really stay cool. It's not really cool. So don't think that you can grab it on the end, because you can't, because it does not stay cool. My biggest issue with it is obviously the misfiring. It doesn't seem to be doing it right now, but it did do it a few times today, which was a little bit annoying. The construction of it is actually really good. It's got a steel body. I've got two tips. I've got your standard cyclone, and then I've got the cool tip. I want to buy the super fine one and then the wide one. But before I do invest in more tips, I do want to sort of work a bit more with it. As far as getting into the nooks and crannies and so on, I didn't find that an issue at all. I think that was okay. That wasn't a problem. The lock off button does take a bit getting used to, because it's on the side there, and when you click, it's not natural to sort of click that button in, but I think that's just something that I'm gonna have to get used to. Normally you'd have the lock off button on the front, which on this one you don't. The lock off button is on the side. So when you click your ignition button, you've got to then do that, which it doesn't feel natural, but obviously that's because I'm used to the old way of doing things, not this way. It is a quality construction. It is all metal body. I like the fact that you can change your tips, so that's a pro. The negative part of it obviously is just that cool tip that doesn't deliver a uniform flame all the time. Sometimes it over delivers and it's like a big burst of flame that just doesn't sound right. And then secondly is the misignition. It doesn't always ignite. I've found that a few times today and it was really annoying. So it would be great to hear back from Rothenberger. It would be great to find out what they can do, or if they can do a little bit more testing and verify, or maybe it's my unit that's broken. I can't say, but it would be nice to hear from Rothenberger about that. It is Sunday. I'm knackered. I've been working all morning. I want to go home, get dressed, and take the wife out because she deserves it. So I'll leave you with that thought. It's completely up to you. I think it's worth it. A few things that needs ironing out on it, but yeah, the Superfire Pro, it's not a bad torch.